Alright, hello and welcome back to another video. So today's video, his main thing is, as the title, we've got new wheels for the ute. Just going to do like kind of a vlog of all today though, because that's all we're doing for the car today is just rolling guards. I'll roll the coilovers down a bit and put wheels on it, but I don't plan on making that like massive long video. So yeah, we'll just kind of make today just a full vlog. So I'm actually filming a video that it would have already been uploaded of just doing the all the painted stuff. If you've watched my last video, you would have seen it. Doing that today as well, so I'll track a couple little clips of that, but you would have already seen everything. So yeah. Alright, so update, front of the car's off, grills are out because we're painting those chrome as you would have seen the other one. Got all the parts over there waiting to get cleared. It's a bit of process, hands us all, but getting there. We'll get to the wheels and stuff soon enough. Alright, so there's a bit happening outside, so I just thought I'd do the video inside. But basically, we're up to we've taken the front bar and everything off, just painting stuff now. You would have seen that in the last video. But then I've got to take a motorbike to the shop before 2 o'clock, so I'm take that up there soon, go to Bunnings and get some 3M tape to put under this thing, so yeah. Alright, so just chuck some socks and shoes on. We're going to take this thing down to the motorbike shop and then we'll go to Bunnings. Alright, so now we're just putting some of this clear coat on them. Done one light coat already. Going to do probably another 2 or 3 and then we'll put them on. So we'll wait for all that paint to keep drying. We're going to start taking the wheels off, roll the guards and put coilovers down. So we got some of this to help hold the front lip on, and then this will just hold the back lip, the roof wing on, because there's no screws or anything obviously into the roof. Alright, so we run into our first problem. This is made for a 5x1 4.3, and this is obviously a 5x120 being a Commodore, so that just doesn't quite fit. So we're going to go get a drill bit and try and drill it out a little bit on the edges so we can fit it on there. So in the meantime, I'm going to put some WD-40 on the coilovers and start trying to put it down a little bit. Alright, so we've been grinding that thing out. Craig's still just doing that. While he does that, I'm going to start putting the coilovers down. In the front, I only want to go down like maybe 100 mil or 10 mil, sorry. And then the backs we're going to go down a fair bit more, but so I'm going to start doing this now. Alright, so I don't know exactly how low we went. I just turned it 6 times, just marked it and then turned it around 6 times, and we'll do that on the other side as well. If we put this wheel on and I like the height, I'll do it the same. If not, we'll jack it up and put it lower. These are the wheels we're putting on, just some D speeds again. I do want to get some proper 3-piece works for it, but I have a bad record for selling cars, so I don't know if I'm selling the car after Power Cruise or not yet. And if I decide I'm not going to, I'm going to order some new wheels. We've already been in chats with a couple companies about ordering some, but everywhere has a stupid weight on them, so yeah, I just thought I'd get something to make it look decent for now. So while Chris Craig wouldn't listen to me trying to yell out to him, these guards are actually already been rolled. So I don't even need to roll them. He's still trying to drill that thing out at the moment. But yeah, so I guess we'll just bolt this wheel up and see how high it is. We don't need to do that anymore. Craig, the guards are already rolled. Huh? The guards are already rolled. I'm not joking either.
Really?
Yeah. Alright, so as you would have seen, we lifted it back up and done another 6 turns, and that's how it is now. It's not overly low, but we're just going to make sure when the front bar and everything's back on, we'll take it for a drive and it's not too low. But we can do the back now. The back we are going to go a fair bit lower. The only problem we'll have is exhaust, the way exhausts are on these, they go underneath the diff instead of over it, so it's a bit stupid, but yeah. Alright, so I did the back wheel, the camera died, but now because this side's on the grass, we need to put the front on first before we can move it. I'm going to start doing these bits, Craig's going to start doing the little black bits, and yeah, so get back to you when we're doing the wheels. All this stuff's on because, like I said, separate video. Alright, so quick update, this side's with the wheels because you've already seen this by now. We're just still doing this, which was the last video, but with the wheel side it looks smick. But the front bar still looks a little bit funny, but it does look better with those wheels. Alright, so it's done. And it's like a little problem is me and Craig put it down. We're like, oh, that doesn't look low enough, so we jacked it up, put it down lower again, and then we're like, oh, it doesn't look low enough. And then I thought, oh, I couldn't be bothered at the moment, I'll do it another time. Well, lucky we didn't go any lower, because if this wants to zoom in and focus in there, those exhausts are like 10 mil off the ground. So other than that, it looks pretty good, so I'll make a quick little mini edit. Alright, so Mary and I are going to go to the gym now, and then I'm going to continue this video tomorrow, because otherwise I don't really know what I'm going to do tomorrow. But I'm going to put a window bender on here. We'll try and make a window bender up because it's a bit folded. It's my last one that says Nick Shepherd Films. And then after that, I don't know what I'll do tomorrow, but I'll make this video decently long. So
yeah, go.
Alright, so we just finished at the gym, but now we have to go home and put these coilovers up a little bit, because if you listen when we drive on this flat road, that's the exhaust just scraping on the ground like this whole time. So we have to go home and fix that so we can drive about 40 k's tomorrow of random old roads. So. Alright, so that gap there is the amount that we're raising it. It's not a crazy amount, but hopefully it'll still be enough and it'll still look good. So now we just got to wind this up to lock it into place, and then we'll do the other side. Alright, so now I'm going to try and get the leftover of this stuff off here, and then I'll put the window bender on. Alright, so I tried to get as much off as I could without wrecking all the paint by trying to use the Stanley knife to get it off. I need some petrol, just kind of scrub it off again. That's what I had to do with the other one. But now what I'm going to do is try and do a bender. I got the last one of my Nick Shepherd Films benders. I'm not sure how good it is. It's been folded up and sitting in the back of the M-Rock for like a year. But I'm going to put this on first, and then put that one on over the top so that writing will be gold. So we'll see how that goes, try and see if it works. But yeah, just going to do that now. So first, going to try and cut this down to a lot smaller to put it on there, and then I'll cut it again once it's on there to shape. Alright, so forgot to put the camera on charge last night, so it died, but I put the gold layer on and then this layer on it. I know there's a lot of bubbles underneath it. Normally the heat of the sun over a week or two gets rid of those, but I just want to kind of do it for now. So I'm going to cut the trim around and then pull this off and see if it actually looks any decent. Alright, so like I said, plenty of bubbles all the way through it. Peeling that white paper off actually made it worse. It like put more bubbles in it because I was pulling the actual whole thing up because I used some soapy water underneath it. But I am a little bit worried that it might pull up when I go to drive in a minute, because it's happened to me before. I did one with soapy water and I went for a drive like 10-15 minutes later and it peeled it up, and then I had to just throw it out. So a little bit worried that might happen. It's a possibility. Never actually tried sticking one to just like this vinyl wrap kind of stuff before, but the little line's pretty consistent the whole way along, so it looks pretty good. But apart from that, I'm gonna end the video because I've just found out there's a car meet about half an hour from where I am and have to sit around for another 2.5 hours to wait for Mary. So I'm gonna just go to that meet, and I'll make a separate video of the rest of the day and go into that meet and stuff. So yeah, other than that, hope you enjoyed the video, and leave a like, comment and subscribe, and I'll see you in the next one.